Hey man,
Hello.
thanks for coming. Congratulations on your movement to Excel.
Thank you.
Um, Balance of the last season with Origin and how did you lift the bad results coming from this summer split?
So I think we obviously did really well in spring, in Origin, and then coming into summer we had high expectations, but then the expectations weren't being met, and we just weren't getting better too much. And I think it was just really frustrating to see that we are not improving over time. And I think towards the end we were just burned out in a way because we just weren't getting better at all. It felt like back then, so we just had a lot of stress in our heads, and it was a little bit hard.
Hmm. You went into hard times this year, but for you individually, are you happy with your performance on your year in general?
Well, I think I'm definitely happy with both playoffs. I would say I think I mean spring playoffs and summer gauntlet. I think I did a pretty good job in those, but I'm not exactly satisfied with the end of summer. I think I was actually performing quite bad compared to what I was doing or how I was doing normally. So I'm just looking forward to play good again next year.
Hmm. Your former team Origin announced his full roster for this upcoming season. Do you think they are contenders for the LEC title with this roster, and if they can compete with G2?
I I don't think they can compete with G2. I think they can be second for sure if they glue up together well. But I think they're yeah I don't see them beating G2 too much. I think G2 is still better with better individual players while having this year played out together.
Hmm. Now, joining Excel. Excel wasn't the best team this first year of LEC, definitely. So my question is, why did you decide to choose this Excel project?
Well, they're obviously making some changes, which is the reason I joined. I think the staff that we're gonna have is very experienced and very good at what they do. And I still think that Cadril, for example, is a good player, even though he was on this team before. Because I think their biggest issue was that they couldn't work together, their top side and their bot lane. So I think now that there's better stuff and there's maybe better bot lane, we can do well.
Hmm. So with these comments, what are your expectations this upcoming season? I talked to your new coach Jambak a few weeks ago, and he told me that he wanted to make playoffs this first year and walls next year. Are you do you think the same, or do you have different expectations?
I think we have somewhat similar expectations, except I think we can definitely reach playoffs this year and next year as well. And but after that, I'm not sure how we will do. Obviously, because I think it's just whole different game to play best of fives uh, than to play best of one. So I think we just we'll have to see how we do in those, how we prepare, and how resistant we are to best of five, basically. Because it's like if you lose like two in a row, it's like stressful, for example, or if you maybe get stomped in one game, it's like hard on your mental and stuff like that. So I think it's just whole different game to play best of fives.
Hmm. Also, more a more off-topic question. We are starting to see the different rosters for the LEC teams this upcoming season. Do you think this year will be better in terms of quality or in terms of players?
I I'm not really sure. I think so because I feel like there's a lot of rookies coming in. So if there's a rookie joining instead of someone who's maybe played for a year or two or three, then they should obviously maybe be a little bit better or have higher ceiling. So I think overall the level of play should definitely increase.
Hmm. You mentioned the rookies. We expect a bunch of them this year. So what do you think these rookies can provide to the LEC?
I think there's one thing that it can provide, let's say, a lot of energy to a team, because maybe a rookie is like a little bit more motivated than a player who's been playing for a longer time. So I think that's one thing, and I think maybe we will see some new play styles, maybe, or some people who are not like afraid to do stuff.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I think it's like different for everyone.
Hmm. A few minutes ago, we knew about the the comeback for Given. So, are you looking forward to play against him, or is it any? It is special for you to play against him?
No, I don't think so. Not really. I mean, I obviously can see that he can be really good again, but I think for me it's just like any other player.
Hmm. So, what player do you see as the most hype matchup for you?
I think I want to play against Czech ADC the most. So if there's some Czech ADCs joining in, I just want to play against them, and it's pretty hype for me.
Hmm. Lastly, we had the rebranding for LEC this year. What do you think it was the result of this rebranding?
Sorry, could you repeat the question? I didn't quite
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
I was asking about the recent rebrand of the old LCSU, now LEC. What did you think this rebrand uh, bring it to you as players?
Um, I, I don't think it actually like brought me anything really. It's still the same for me. You know, I'm just playing some video games in my basement and trying to do my best. I don't really see it too much, and I'm not also like I'm not too much into brand or like making my own brand and stuff like that right now. So I don't really see it.
Hmm.
Maybe sometimes when I read Reddit, there's some spam, but that's pretty much it.
Also, I want to ask you about the the recent perform of G2 and Europe in general with Splice, Fnatic, and G2. So, what do you think Europe has to make to be like a better region in general and not only G2 like carrying Europe?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think yeah, I'm not really sure. I feel like the Chinese teams were actually really strong this year, or actually last year as well. So and they obviously, I feel like they had much better team play together this year and last year as well. They played the map so much better. So I'm not sure if there's maybe some problem in the way we play the map in EU or something like that. But I don't really know what to change.
Hmm.
Maybe the G2 just had a bad day, to be honest, because I thought they could win, or I actually thought they were going to win.
Hmm. So this is all. Thank you, Patrick, for coming, and wish you the best for this year with Excel.
Okay, thanks a lot. It was nice.